Good evening, everybody. My name is Brooke Matthews, principal at Ashley Ridge, and I just wanted to welcome the Ashley Ridge class of 2025. We are so excited to have you as part of this meeting tonight. The purpose of the meeting is to get a better idea of the classes that we offer here at Ashley Ridge. And again, this presentation, we'll post it on our website, so you can go through if you have any other questions or if you just want to review it. But we will be jumping in at different times. Ms. Hensley, our assistant principal over scheduling, is going to do the majority of this meeting, but I may jump in a couple of times and our counselors may jump in as well. We have both of our 9th grade counselors here, and I'll let them introduce themselves really quick.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jen Collins. I am the 9th grade counselor for alphabet A through L, and I'm really excited to have you guys here with us tonight.
Hey, good evening, everyone. I am Shelby Achilles. I am the 9th grade counselor for students M through Z. And I also have early college students. I'm really excited to have everyone here and excited to let you guys know what Ashley Ridge is about.
All right, so we're going to get started. Again, like Ms. Hensley said a couple of minutes ago, just making sure I want to reiterate that we do have a chat, and our 2 counselors are going to run that chat. So at any time throughout the presentation you have a question, just type that in the chat and they're here to answer those questions. If it's something that you don't feel comfortable putting in the chat, you can always shoot us an email, and we will respond very promptly. And again, welcome class of 2025. We are very excited to have you here, and I'll hand it over to Ms. Hensley to get started.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Drew Hensley, and I'm an assistant principal here at Ashley Ridge High School. I am the assistant principal over scheduling. So as we go through this meeting tonight, we're going to talk about some courses that we offer here at Ashley Ridge that rising freshmen are able to take. So tonight you will learn about the core courses and recommendations as well as elective choices. You'll see some abbreviations that are used throughout this presentation. They're listed here in the right-hand corner of your screen. When we're talking about CTE, we're talking about career and technology education courses. EOC is the end of course exam that students in Algebra 1 will take, as well as if a student is taking English 2. CP is college preparatory, H is honors, and then AP would be our advanced placement courses. On this slide, you'll see the South Carolina High School diploma requirements. You'll see the number of credits that students are required to earn throughout the course of their high school career. So your standard for English credits, for math, 3 science, a U.S. history, and then several other social studies elective options, a computer science, PE or JROTC, world language or a CTE, and then 7 electives. And again, we do have end of course exams that are required. These are in English 2, Algebra 1, Biology, and U.S. history. So 4-year college readiness means that students have taken 3 lab sciences, 2 to 3 years of the same world language credits. So 2 to 3 years of either Spanish, French, or German, 4 credits of math, with one of those being in Algebra 2 or beyond, a fine arts elective such as an art, photography, media arts, and then taking a college entrance exam, the SAT, ACT, or the AccuPlacer. So diving right in, we will start with talking about English courses. So all freshmen are required to take an English course. This could be English 1 CP or English 1 honors. We also have English 1 CP paired with freshman seminar. That is for students that maybe need to kind of go back and review some of those English skills. Maybe they're a little bit weak in. This course, along with English 1 CP and Read 180, would be courses that students would be recommended for based on their test grades, their average at the end of the year in the course, as well as teacher recommendation. Students that have taken English 1 honors as an 8th grader would be recommended for English 2 CP or English 2 honors. And this slide just reviews kind of that same information that we just talked about with the English recommendations. So to review English 1 and Freshman Seminar, English 1 and Freshman Seminar are 2 English courses. English 1 is counting as the core English class. Freshman Seminar is counting as the elective. These 2 courses are taken concurrently. They focus on writing and reading within and across the curriculum. This Freshman Seminar class paired with English 1 really develops and reinforces study skills as well as English, standards that students need to review. It's a really good course that will prepare students even more so for the English 2 end of course exam. Our next topic that we'll discuss is math. So students, again, as rising freshmen, are required to take a math course. There are several different options for math courses for students to take. Our first one being Transition to Algebra combined with Math Assistance. So this course is a course for students who show a need for math intervention. This course is, again, based on teacher recommendation, state test scores, as well as a student's math inventory and their grades in their prior math class. This course is taken for 1 entire year, Transition to Algebra and Math Assistance. So it will be a 1-year math course split in 2. And then the student for the 10th grade year would take Algebra 1. We also have Algebra 1 CP paired with Math Essentials. Again, this is another level of a support class for students that demonstrate a need for a little bit more intensive math assistance. Again, Algebra 1 would count as the core math course, and Math Essentials would count as the elective. We also offer Algebra 1 Honors and Algebra 1 CP. For students that have taken Algebra 1 Honors as an 8th grader, they would be recommended either for Geometry CP or Geometry Honors. For students that have taken Algebra 1 and Geometry in middle school, they would be recommended for Algebra 2 CP or Algebra 2 Honors. So students that are at this level taking the Algebra 2 honors course, these are students that you would want to consider them taking advanced placement math courses throughout their high school career as they advance on the math track.
Hey guys, this is Miss Matthews. I just wanted to say a couple things. So the first thing, Miss Hensley's talking about recommendations. So when you are in 8th grade and you take those MI and RI tests, you need to take those tests very seriously, because that is one of the indicators that your teachers recommend you for. So again, you want to make sure that you're taking that test seriously, take your time on that test, because that is how you're placed into your English class for high school as well as your math class for high school.
All right, so our next core subject that we're talking about is science. So 2 different science options for students, either Earth Science CP or Earth Science Honors, along with Biology Honors. Earth Science CP is based on successful completion of 8th grade science. Earth Science Honors is based on successful completion of 8th grade science and for students that show a strong interest in science and math. Students may also take Biology Honors. Now, this is a course that has an EOC attached to it. The EOC counts 20% of a student's final average. It can be taken with a teacher recommendation. We do ask that students have already completed Algebra 1 honors successfully, because when students take biology, there is a lot of math involved. So we do ask that students have already taken the Algebra 1 course. Students recommended for the biology honors should also demonstrate a really strong interest in science and have a strong desire to work at the AP or the dual credit level. All right, social studies. Students may choose to take either World Geography CP, World Geography Honors, or Human Geography AP. Now, AP, remember, is the Advanced Placement course. So students taking an AP course that are recommended, that AP course is working at the college level. So students that are asking or being recommended to take AP Human Geography must have successfully completed English 1 honors as an 8th grader. They should demonstrate superior writing skills, an advanced knowledge of history, geography, sociology, and again, have the desire to complete coursework at the AP level. You are required, if you are taking AP Human Geography, to take the AP exam at the end of the year. So just remember, parents, students, as you are working with your middle school counselors during the IGP to kind of choose courses and thinking of courses you may be recommended for, that AP course is going to be taught again at the college level. So, we want to make sure that you are ready for that kind of work and that kind of course load. Students can also take, again, World Geography CP and World Geography Honors. So those are the 3 options that we have for the social studies courses. All right, so now that we have talked through our core courses, we have elective course options that students may choose from and be recommended for. Students may be able to choose up to 3 elective credits depending on their teacher recommendations for their core classes. All students will be enrolled in High School 101, which is a course offered just for our freshman class. We'll go into that course here in just a moment. You will be allowed to choose alternative options during your IGP, but High School 101 is one of the elective courses that you will be required to take. As students progress kind of through their junior and senior year, there's an option to have early dismissal on their schedule. However, students will not be able to take the early dismissal if they have not earned a college or career ready indicator. So keep that in mind. All right, High School 101. So the goal of this course is to provide new high school students, so rising freshmen, with the skills necessary to be successful during high school as well as in their post-secondary pursuits, whether that be college or a career. So some of these topics that are included within this course is the health education component. Students also go through time management, financial literacy, job interview skills, employability, soft skills, goal setting, study skills, academic planning, and resume writing. Students also, I believe, are trained in microburst, which is a program that a lot of businesses kind of look for to see if students have coming out of high school, that certification. So High School 101, again, it is required. It's expected for all rising 9th graders, all freshmen, to take this course. It does include the health education component, which has been taken out of the PE courses. All right, so students must complete at some point throughout their high school career, they must complete 1 unit of PE or 1 unit of ROTC or marching band with PE credit. So if a student is wanting to take weight training, that does not satisfy the PE graduation requirement. We do not allow freshmen to take weightlifting. They are expected to take PE 1 first. before they could take a weightlifting course if that's something that they're interested in. Our ROTC program here at Ashley Ridge is affiliated with the Air Force. So we have a very strong ROTC program. Most students that begin taking ROTC their freshman year will see the programs throughout the rest of their high school career.
So some students, if you are going to participate in a sports team at Ashley Ridge, might want to take weight training their freshman year. And Ms. Hensley spoke about that. She touched on it. But like she said, you have to have PE 1 to take that. So some of our students do that are athletes or just want to get the PE class out of the way, take that during the summer of their 8th grade year. So that is definitely something that you can do through virtual school. And our counselors will be in touch with you about that as it comes open. And that's usually in May, June. Yeah, that comes about. So again, if you are part of a PE, or excuse me, a part of a athletic team and you want to take weight training, which is PE 2, then you would just have to have PE 1 first.
All right, so marching band with PE is a course that is new this year to Ashley Ridge, and it is one that I want to spend just a couple of minutes talking with you all about. So if you have a student that wants to be in band in their freshman year, we do require that students take marching band. So if a student, again, let me say that, if a student is wanting to take band beginning freshman year, they are expected to be in the marching band. So when you go into your IGPs, you will sign up for marching band with PE. So that is counting as your PE credit. You will also sign up for either band 1 or band 2, depending on the level that you're in currently. So I know some 8th graders take band 1. And come in freshman year with needing to take band 2. So essentially, if you're a band student, you would take band all year. All right, our CTE courses. So all 9th graders are strongly encouraged to take a CTE course. So remember, this is career technology education. Ashley Ridge offers a wide variety of CTE courses. So as we talk about these, I want you to kind of be thinking, if you're a student, what pathway do you kind of want to fall into during your high school career? So we have a wide variety. We have things in the business department, engineering, sports medicine, agriculture, culinary. So those are just to name a few. So as we're talking through these, just kind of keep in the back of your mind, what is a course that I would like to take as a freshman and, potentially continue throughout the rest of my high school career? So remember, all students are required to take some sort of computing class. Fundamentals of Computing is a course that we offer. It's kind of your intro level computing class that students take. So it is considered to be something that is required for all students. We also offer integrated business applications. So in this course, students kind of go through what it would be like to run a business, how to get involved with some of the business aspects of computing. We also offer fundamentals of web page design. So this is for students that have kind of a basic computer knowledge and strong keyboarding skills. Fundamentals of web page design is for students that are interested in learning HTML5 and CSS. We also offer entrepreneurship, which is business entrepreneurship. In this course, students will work on making kind of like a business plan, a business model for a business that they could potentially see themselves owning. We also offer marketing. This is new to us this year. It is a widely popular course. A lot of students are interested in it. It filled up very quickly this year. So is one that we are excited to see grow as we continue on. Intro to Culinary is also another popular one. For students that take Intro to Culinary, it is, students go through, they become OSHA certified. They learn the basics of working in a kitchen, kind of the business side also of the culinary world. It is a very popular class, so please know that if you are very interested in it, certainly select it during your IGP conference, but also know that we also have a lot of 10th graders here that are interested in taking the course as well. That course always fills up no matter how many sections we have open. So you may not get it as your first pick for your electives, but we do try to make sure that if you don't get it as a freshman, that you get it as a 10th grader. We also offer sports medicine. We have a phenomenal sports med program and teachers. So that in that kind of entry level course, you're not taping ankles and all of that. You're not out on the football field on Friday nights to start out with, but you do kind of learn the basics of, the human body, what to do with certain injuries. That course you do become CPR certified in. So as you work to become a completer in that pathway, you're kind of working yourself up through Sports Med 1, 2, 3. Ag Science Ashley Ridge is the only course that offers an ag program in our district. It is a growing program. We have lots of great things going on here at Fox Ridge Farms. Ag Science for rising freshmen will be the course that you would take. Again, it's kind of a catch-all course. We've got students that, once they begin the course, you're learning about the FFA, you are learning about farm operations, equipment management. There's a lot of leadership tied into that course. And, overall, if you have not been out here to Ashley Ridge to see all the great things going on, I highly encourage you to stop by. We've got lots of pigs, lots of goats being born, just so many things happening. That just, really excites the students. We also offer Intro to Engineering. Again, if you are interested in the world of engineering and possibly pursuing that as a job later on after high school, that would be a course that you would want to start out in. It is a course that is honors weighted with the possibility of an AP weight with successful completion of the EOC. So this course is, again, it's math and science based. So students will investigate kind of different aspects of engineering, including civil engineering, architecture, digital electronics, and aerospace. And then we also offer a second AP course for freshmen. So the two AP courses that we offer are the AP Human Geography, as well as the AP Computer Science Principles. So AP Computer Science, I would recommend that if a student is wanting to take that course, that again, you have kind of a strong background already in computer science. You've got a strong interest in computer science, and it's something that, you're really committed to and you want to become better at. Also, if you have a strong interest in coding, then this class is for you. All right, fine arts. So again, we have a variety of fine arts courses that students can choose from. We have chorus, piano, and dance available here at Ashley Ridge, along with band, color guard, and orchestra. Our art program, we have art 1 through 4, which is drawing and painting. So if a student is really interested in drawing and painting, art would be the course that I would recommend. We also offer 3D design, which is more of your sculpture and ceramics. So if you think of pottery, that sort of class, that would be that type of art class. Media arts is more geared towards graphic design. You are using the Adobe Photoshop suite, but you're kind of learning a lot more of the graphics versus taking photos. And then obviously we also have our photography course, Again, all of these art courses are highly popular. They fill up very quickly, but they're courses that we have a lot of seats in. So just know that a lot of students who typically take an art class will also later on take media arts, photography, just because they really enjoy that program. We also offer theater and theater design. So a student can be in both theater and theater design, or they can just choose to be in one. So theater is going to be kind of your acting class where you're in the plays, you're practicing at all of the rehearsals, you're learning your script, lines, all of that. Theater design is more for students that want to learn kind of the background of setting up a play. So how to work the lights, how to work the audio, building the sets, those kinds of things. And then we also have musical theater. It is a part of the theater program, but this is where students are working on like kind of show choir type plays and songs. All right, world languages. We offer 3 different world language courses here at Ashley Ridge. So a student can take either Spanish, French, or German. For students that have completed a level 1 world language course, so for a student that has already taken or is currently taking like Spanish 1 at the 8th grade level, it is recommended that they continue to level 2 without a gap year. So if a student, again, is already taking Spanish 1 this year, it is recommended that they go ahead and take Spanish 2 next year so that they don't have a lapse. For students planning to attend a 4-year college immediately after graduation, it is recommended that students take 2 to 3 years of the same language. So some schools in South Carolina do require that a student have 3 years of the same foreign language. So, you know, you don't have to take a world language as a freshman unless you've already taken a world language course as an 8th grader. You can start 10th grade year and you've got plenty of time to take those 3 required years for some colleges. One thing to be aware of is making sure that you choose a language that you're going to stick with. You can't go from Spanish and then decide you don't like it and then take German and then take French. It needs to be 2 to 3 years of the same language.
Hey, this is Ms. Matthews again. For some of our students that are currently taking Spanish 1 at the middle school level in 8th grade, we do have AP Spanish. So you could come to Ashley Ridge and take Spanish 2, then Spanish 3, Spanish 4, and then go into our AP Spanish. We're working really hard to try to and develop an AP French as well. So those are options for those of you that, you know, don't want to skip a year, or a lot of schools, I know particularly Clemson, requires you to have at least 3 years of that foreign language, of the same language. So those are some examples of different scenarios. And that's why your IGP is so important, that you ask those questions and, you know, you have sort of a sense of where you want to go to college and what you want to do. But if you don't, that's certainly fine too. That's what our counselors are here for as well. So thank you.
All right, so one question that we get a lot here at the high school level is, what do I do if my student took a high school credit course as a middle schooler, but I feel like they have not gotten a good grasp on the content? A student who has taken a course for a unit of high school credit prior to 9th grade year can retake that course regardless of the grade that they've earned. So retaking a course means that the student is going to retake the entire course again. A student who retakes the high school credit course from middle school must complete it before the next sequential course. So if the course being retaken has an EOC, so say a student took Algebra 1 honors as an 8th grader and wants to take it again as a 9th grader, that is perfectly fine. That is not an issue at all. However, the EOC must be retaken, okay? The student's transcript will reflect both courses. Only one course attempted and the highest grade earned for the course will be calculated in the GPA. So whichever course you earn the highest grade in would be calculated for your GPA. So again, let me reiterate. If you feel that your child at the end of the 8th grade year does not have a good grasp on Spanish 1, for example, and you feel that they would benefit from retaking that high school credit course, they can. That's not an issue. You just need to let your counselor know during your IGP meeting, or, you know, at the end of the year, if you feel that your child just, you know, got the credit but needs to retake it, please reach out to myself or Ms. Matthews or Ms. Collins or Ms. Achilles, and we can work on getting you a course request change form. All right. You all have been given a lot of information tonight, but a couple of future opportunities available just to have on your radar. There's no need that you need to make a decision now about any of these things, but this is just information for you to have. We have 2 opportunities available for students during their high school career. The first one is called ECPI. This is the College of Technology. It is an opportunity for students in 10th through 12th grade to complete if they are interested in the computer science field. So those would be college level courses that they would take during their high school career. They have an opportunity to earn high school credit, or I'm sorry, college credit, and earn a certificate. Early college is also a program that we have through Trident Technical College. The early college program is available for students that would be in 10th through 12th grade. These students take college classes through Trident Tech. A professor comes to Ashley Ridge a couple of days a week for students to receive instruction. And at the end of this program, so at the end of senior year, when you are graduating with your high school degree or high school diploma, you would also be graduating with an associate's degree from Trident Tech. So both of these are application processes. You would not start looking into this until about this time next year. If your student is interested, there is an interview process as well as an application that goes along with it. But both of those opportunities are available at no cost for parents and students. So again, great opportunities. All right. We talked a little bit about AP courses. We do offer a wide variety of AP courses here at Ashley Ridge. For freshmen, again, they are only permitted to take either AP Computer Science or AP Human Geography. If a student is interested in the AP courses throughout their high school career, we do offer what's called the AP Capstone Diploma. Here, I believe we call it the AP Scholars Academy, Ms. Matthews. So AP Scholars Academy. The AP Capstone is a 2-year program based on 2 AP courses, AP Seminar and AP Research. So the other AP courses teach you kind of in depth about specific subjects like biology, U.S. history, computer science. Seminar and Research are a little bit different because they focus on helping you develop academic skills that you can use in any discipline. So these skills include like critical thinking, researching, collaboration, and public speaking. And these are kind of self-paced, independent courses that students take kind of back to back. So 1 year AP Seminar, 1 year AP Research. All right, Diploma of Distinction. Students must meet all 7 of the following criteria by the end of their senior year. So again, this is just information for you to have. It will be posted on our website for you to go back and kind of reference. But a Diploma of Distinction is something that a student earns by the end of senior year. They must have a minimum of 32 earned credits. They must have an overall GPA of 4.0 or higher, and a minimum SAT score of 1,100 or an ACT composite score of 24. You must earn 4 or more credits in all of the following areas: English, math, science, and social studies, and 3 or more credits, either at the AP or the dual credit level. IB is not something that we offer here at Ashley Ridge. It is only AP courses or dual credit. A student must earn at least 3 credits in the same world language, and then must show written verification of participation in at least 1 school-sponsored club or complete 50 hours of community service. And there are lots of opportunities here at Ashley Ridge for you to earn community service hours and participate in clubs. All right, so I know that was a lot of information, but I wanted to make sure that as you went into your IGPs at the middle school level, which will begin tomorrow, that you have an opportunity to kind of at least hear what courses we offer at Ashley Ridge, as well as what some of those future opportunities would be. Again, your counselors at the middle school level have all of this information and can kind of walk you through if you have a question about a specific course that maybe you missed or didn't catch tonight, or you need a refresher. They have all of that information, but any of us here at Ashley Ridge are more than happy to answer any questions that you have. We all respond to our emails very quickly. We are only a phone call away, so if you're getting ready to go into your IGP meeting and you think, man, there's one question that I have before we go into it, please feel free to give us a call or email us. Again, we respond very quickly, and I would much rather you have your questions answered before you go into your IGP than not knowing something and wishing that you did. And so again, I'm Miss Hensley. I'm the assistant principal over scheduling, and Miss Achilles and Miss Collins are the 2 freshman counselors that we have, and then Miss Matthews, our principal. So if you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call, send us an email, and we're more than happy to meet with you and speak with you. We are so looking forward to seeing all of our future Foxes here at Ashley Ridge. So welcome to the class of 2025. We can't wait to meet you.